Hello, everyone. Okay, so you're watching this. This is nothing is going as planned this week. Okay, so it is Thursday. I have been back home from everything since Monday night. We got back Monday evening. Anyway, so I have been getting back into the swing of things. We were gone in Missouri for 12 days, which it was wonderful to see everyone, but it was a very exhausting trip. I'm very tired. But I thought that my contractor was coming early next week. So, to start on my wall and all the electrical and all that kind of stuff for my filming studio, early next week. But turns out they got through with some stuff earlier. So they called yesterday and said that they thought they could come either this afternoon or tomorrow. And that's put me in a bit of a panic mode because I thought I had the weekend to get things ready. I don't. So I'm not going to have access to my cutting table while they're here, which is fine. I mean, that's all part of construction. But I've been trying to cut out some things. Oh, wait. Here, you're looking at behind me. Woo! Cut out a few things. Although I'm looking at this pile, I need to get that. I may see if I can get my 2 Destashify fabrics washed and cut out as well. We'll see. I have a couple of Minerva projects. So fabric that was given to me by Minerva in exchange for a post on their site, which I show that stuff on the channel too. So I have 2 projects that I really need to get at least cut out. And they're both jackets. One's for Jenny, one's for me. But I need to get those cut out anyway, and then get all the fabric that's in the filming studio just moved into my sewing studio because I don't want it to get dusty. So anyway, that all that to say is that my plan had been to film the Parker Ponte Sew along starting yesterday, working on a little today, and then finishing up tomorrow. And maybe it would just take me 2 days, but I've not been able to do that at all because I've been having to, because again, I thought I had the weekend to like do all that prep work. So I've been having to do the prep work. So Parker Ponte is going to have to be on hold just for a little bit until it will be the first thing filmed in my filming studio though, which is exciting. But I'm not going to have access to the things that I need, to film that. So, and my sewing room filming period is going to be interesting. I may be in all sorts of new locations. But anyway, that's why you're seeing this today instead of the Parker Ponte Sew along. It is coming. I just don't have a place to film me sewing at the moment because my sewing room is about ready to also be extremely full. And I needed to rush and get things prepped for them to be here. Anyway, so the sew along's gonna have to get pushed. So I thought I would just take you along as I prep because one of the Minerva projects that I'm working on is the Nomi coat. I think it's ME 2001, I think. It's the Butte J'adore coat. So I thought I would just kind of show you that as I go, any tips and tricks and that kind of stuff as I go along. But yeah, I'm gonna put an audiobook on and get going on that. And then I'm going to be also working on a bomber jacket for Jenny. So we'll just kind of pop in over the next couple of days and I'll just post this as a vlog on Sunday. And Tuesday is going to be a thrifting video. Jenny and I are going thrifting this weekend. So we're going to do a thrifting tips and tricks on Tuesday. That'll be up on Tuesday for you. All right, I'll check back in. All right, so I got, this is the Minerva wool. I've shown this to you guys before, but I got the Butte J'adore it's Nomi 2001 coat all cut out. I thought about doing, I had some requests for a sew along on this. I just have quite a few other sew along plans right now. I'm just not going to have time for this one right now. So I'm going to make it up because it is a Minerva fabric I need to get made up. And if that's something that you guys want in the future, I can make another one and do a sew along for that later. I also got the Brittany J. Jones Nomi pattern. This is 2002. The faux leather. So these I did, let's see, I've cut out this version of the pants that she's wearing right there. In the faux leather, and I got them all cut out. Used some of my Elodie dress scraps for the pocket lining on that. That's fun. Then look at this one, guys. I actually got my Concord cut out finally. How long has this been on my plans list? At least since the summer. Anyway, it's going to take me, I don't know, less than 30 minutes to sew that up. In fact, probably 30 minutes to sew both of these two things up. But this is the navy Stanton that I've had also on my plans list forever. So finally got those cut out. So that's going to be nice to get those sewn up. They'll sew up in no time. And then the last one is this Kimball bomber jacket, cashmere Kimball bomber jacket that I'm doing for Jenny. And this is also a Minerva fabric that I owe a post for. So that and then the rust jacket are two that I owe posts to Minerva for. So I do need to get those up. But yes, I think I should be able to stay busy while the contractors are here. On another exciting note, this was something I was kind of sitting on. I was waiting for kind of stuff to happen a little bit more before I said anything. I didn't want to jinx anything. But I had my local-ish, to me, Bernina dealer, who also happens to be, we've been in a professional sewing group together in the past, so I know her. Knew her previously before this, reached out to me about sponsoring Tomcat Stitchery. And this is all just working out so perfectly, but I've had a lot of questions on the sewing machine for my filming studio and if I'm moving my industrial and all that jazz. And the answer to that is that I am getting a Bernina sponsored sewing machine that I'm going to be having in my filming studio. So all of the sew-alongs will be filmed on, no, I can't remember. I think it's a Bernina. Oh, I think it's the 770, but I'm not entirely sure that is the correct number. It's a 7 something. Anyway, I am going on Monday to pick that up so that I can mess around on it a little bit. And again, it's sponsored, so I am being loaned this machine for a year. And I'm very excited about it because I'm also being loaned an embroidery unit to go with it. And let's see, you're watching this on Sunday. So you've already seen on Friday me talking about the patterns that I want to make from Love Notions. And one of those was the the Presto tunic. And I really want to play around with this new embroidery unit and see what I can, for a lot of things. I haven't done, my old Janome did embroidery, but I did that mostly for like kid stuff. So I had a whole bunch of files that were like the embroidered applique, which I thought were so cool and so cute for kid stuff. And I did some monogramming and that sort of thing for friends. But I'm really excited to play around more with the embroidery option and as well as just playing around with the machine. I know that a lot of the people that watch me on the channel, I mean, pretty much everyone sews on home machines. So I think on my I will still be sewing on this guy because, I'll still be using all of my machines that are in my sewing room. But for all the on-camera stuff and when I'm teaching, I think it does help for people to see me on a home machine because, you can see how, my industrial will sew through layers that maybe, oh, sorry, my arm's getting tired. Why is my arm so tired? But I just feel like it's different. The industrial is different than a home machine. So it is important to me to make what I am showing as relatable to everyone as possible. So this all just kind of worked out really happily and in perfect timing. So I'll have contractors here, so I can't even be sewing at all anyway. So Monday I'm going to be heading down there to Bloomington, Indiana, and they have a fabric shop as well. She's got actually a really lovely fabric shop. She's got quilting stuff, but she also has a lovely array of fashion fabric, of garment stuff. And I have, it must have been about this time last year when I bought my little travel Bernina, my little 330, Bernina 330. I bought that one, though. That's kind of my little travel machine that I can easily move around with. But I think that was the last time I was at her shop, though, in person and I brought some fabric as well. But anyway, I'll definitely take you guys along, show you what I find, because she's got a little online shop as well. So anything that I grab when I'm down there, you'll be able to grab online too if you see anything that you like. But, I mean, you can go on there and shop as well. But it's all very exciting, and I'm very excited to be working with them. And all that to say, the bomber jacket I'm making for Jenny, I need Navy Ponte for the ribbing on that. And so she's got some down there, so I will be grabbing that on Monday. But other than that, I'm all set and ready to go while the contractors are here, which is very exciting. I'm going to wash my Distashify fabric. I just got the ends serged on that. I do get questions on that as well about my pre-washing. So my Distashify fabrics, if you remember from that video, I have a cut of silk. I have a hard time telling the difference between a shantung weave and a dupioni weave. And I had questions about that too. You can get polyester dupioni or dupion, and you can also get polyester shantung. Shantung and dupion are the weave of the fabric. This is silk. It's 100% silk, but I think it's shantung. I think it's silk shantung, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is dupioni. Anyway, it's a bodied silk. My brain just doesn't want to differentiate between the two. It may be dupioni. Anyway, it's slubby, but all of my silk, I wash in a washing machine on cold. And then I will pop it in the dryer to dry it while it's yardage. And then once it's become a garment, it gets washed on a delicate cycle with delicate soap and then hanged to dry once it's become the garment. And also when it's yardage, it's delicate cycle with a delicate soap. Because silk is a protein fiber, which means that it is like hair. So wool is also a protein fiber. Where you have your plant-based fibers, which would be like viscose is a plant, and rayon plant-based, because they start off usually as wood cellulose, but also bamboo. Sorry, I have to prop my arm up. But also bamboo would be plant-based, but also goes through the same chemical process as a rayon or a viscose. Cotton would be plant-based. Linen is plant-based. Anyway, but the protein-based ones do not like the chemicals from dry cleaning, which is, I'm sure a lot of you think that, and yeah, I use a dry cleaner. I do use a dry cleaner, especially things that have interfacing and stuff like that in them that you wouldn't wash. But technically it is better on the silk and wool when you can hand wash or delicately wash them with a delicate soap. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And they are right there. Oh, there they are. So that's what I'm going to get ready to do. Go edit and upload that video. Do that. But I will check back in tomorrow. And I've got my cleaner is going to be here tomorrow. And I think the contractors. So that's going to be fun. My house is disgusting upstairs. So I got all the Christmas decorations taken down. And I've lightly cleaned, but it needs a deep clean. So I'm really looking forward to her coming tomorrow. But I feel like her working upstairs, she does the main floor and the upstairs. While I have contractors down here cutting wood, although they'll probably cut the wood outside, I would assume, like for the framing. I don't know. But sheetrock and stuff, it's going to be so dusty. It's going to be like brushing your teeth while eating an Oreo. I feel like it's going to be, I don't know how this is going to work. It'll be fun. But I'll be down here also with my husband, I feel like, because normally when the cleaner's here, he just works, and if he's not working in the office, he works in the other part of the basement. He just sets up his computer and stuff. We have like a table right outside my sewing room that he'll, plug in and work down here. But we're going to have the workers here. And he often has to get on calls. So he's actually going to be working at my desk in my sewing room tomorrow. So while I have a wonderful sewing room and it's a very, very nice size, it's going to be tight tomorrow. But anyway, I'll check back in tomorrow. We can get some sewing done. That is the plan. These are all things that I've been needing to make. And I'm also waiting on a couple of things, patterns from PDF Blotting to arrive. One of them is the Parker Ponte pants, but it's here. It just got here. And which I was going to be filming today and tomorrow, but that's not happening now. And then the other one's a secret one that I really can't wait to share, but it's going to be a little bit before I can share that one on with you guys. Okay, that's all I got. All right, I will talk to you probably tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. So my contractors are here. Excuse me. My contractors are here to start my wall. So I'm going to do just a real quick before, like really before we get all going. But I'm going to show you the state of my sewing room right now. Okay, so I was doing filming. I can knock these lights down because they're going to be in the way. But I have all my fabric that was in that sewing area moved in here so it doesn't get dusty. So you can literally, I mean, I can get around fine to actually do some sewing today, but yeah, this causes me stress and anxiety. Okay, let's go look at the space before. All right, so we have everything pushed to the back. There's the way there in the back. There's where all that fabric was that is no longer. So this is the last, and that up there is where my son's basketball hoop used to be. He's too big for it to be hanging anywhere in the house now. But, okay, this is the before. Let's take a look at that fluorescent light, the color of the walls. I like the color of the walls, and the rest of the basin's gonna stay this color, but it's too dark for the filming studio, so that will be changing. So here is the before. I will share progress pics. I think they're just planning on getting the wall frame today. The electrician comes next week. So there you have it. That is the space before. They were here, then they just left to go get all of the materials. So I got to meet the guy that's going to actually be doing the work, because obviously we met with the guy that gives the bids and all that kind of stuff before. He was here this morning too, but anyway, very excited. Then yeah, electrician comes next week. And I'm having the lights changed in my sewing room too. So I have 2 fluorescent lights in my sewing room. And then I have, and this is going to blind you. Can you even see it? Track lighting that doesn't work. Up there on, and there's another one right there. See? There, yeah. Anyway, so I am putting track lighting back, but new track lighting. So, and replacing the fluorescent lights that are in here with like the LED flap that are closer to the ceiling, but similar, because I do like all that light. I just won't have the humming noise anymore, which is kind of nice. Anyway, that is kind of what we've got going on right now. I am going to get started sewing here in a little bit. My cleaner is going to be here after a bit. God bless her. Oh, my word. So I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and come down and start working on some of these projects behind me. So yeah, I'll check back in as I go. Okay, here we go. It's been a good day. So I have had my noise canceling headphones. Oh, I need to put my Christmas tree away. Have my noise canceling headphones on. I'm listening to Ken Follett's book, Fall of Giants. It was, I don't know, probably in the last 10 to 15 years. He put out a newer trilogy. My favorite book, I think, of all time is the Ken Follett Pillars of the Earth. And then many years later, after he wrote that, he wrote World Without End, which was like a kind of a sequel to it, but like 200 years later. They're really, really long books. I really enjoy them, though. They're written with kind of a masculine bent, but I really like them. So a lot about, I don't know, I learn a lot about historical things. So anyway, this trilogy that I'm listening to starts off, it follows an American family, a British family, a Russian family, a Welsh family, and a German family. And the first book, which I have read before, but it's been many years, so I am re-listening to it because I never finished it. I never read the second or the third, so I'm re-listening to the first, and it takes place during World War I. So I think, I can't remember what the other 2 books cover. I know book 2 covers like through World War II, but it's just very interesting. I'm learning a lot, historical fiction and all that. So, and they're really long books. So the first one is 31 hours of listening, which should get me a long ways, but I can really get into the zone when I'm just listening to things. So I got quite a few, long story short, got quite a few things sewn. So I'm going to show you that real quick, and then I'll go show you the progress on the wall. All right, so the first thing I worked on is this Kimball bomber jacket, which is going to be Jenny's. I had to stop here, though, because I don't have the ribbing or the knit that I'm going to use for the collar and the cuffs and the band. So I had to stop for right now. But I did get the pockets in, the zipper welt pockets. This will get tacked into the zipper eventually, like the edge of it, but they're French seamed. So they're really beautifully finished. That's my rayon twill that was left over from my Harmony dress. So very pleased with how far I got on that. Then, sorry, I don't want to make you sick. I am working right now on these pleather pants. These are the Know Me patterns. It's the Brittany J. Jones one. I think it's 2001. I think. I can't see the pattern from here. But I got the front pockets on. My back is killing me, so I'm stopping. But I did get the front pockets on, and I'm ready to put the fly in. I think I'm really going to like these. Hopefully they fit well, but I really think I'm going to like these. And then over here, I got my Concord done, guys. Will wonders never cease. Got the Concord done and got the Stanton sewn. So I got 2 things finished, a jacket partially done and pants partially done. So all in all, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to stop now, though. Like I said, my back is really hurting for some reason. So I think I need to not be sitting in a sewing machine. And it's Friday. So I think we're going to call it quits for now, for today. I'm going thrifting tomorrow with Jenny and our daughters. And I'm going to be doing, I've got a lot of requests for some more thrifting type videos. And how that relates to sewing and all that kind of stuff. So Jenny and I are going to film a little bit tomorrow and then do our top 10 tips for thrifting. And that's going to be Tuesday's video. So, and probably filmed at Jenny's because I'm going to show you, well, I showed you the state of my sewing room. I can't film in here right now. But let me go show you the state of the new, how things are progressing with the new filming studio. So once where there wasn't a wall, now there is a wall. Isn't that exciting? So there's the doorway. I'm already in my head thinking about how I'm going to arrange things differently in this area. But I need to decide on paint and can't wait for the light fixture. The light fixture is going to get changed in there. I can't remember if I said that already. I'm putting track lighting where that fluorescent light is, just so I can pinpoint different areas of the room to help with my studio lights. But I am so excited. It's ridiculous to be so excited about a wall. But there we are. Okay. Sorry. Stirring. Okay. So that's everything that I got done today. Feeling pretty good about it. Everything worked out. I had the cleaner here. It was a busy house today, which is why the noise canceling headphones came in very handy. So anyway, I'm going to call it for today. Again, we're thrifting tomorrow, but I'll be back at work again on Monday. So I will see you guys again on Tuesday. You're obviously watching this on Sunday, but I'll see you guys again on Tuesday. And I hope you're having a wonderful weekend and getting some sewing in. And I will talk to you guys soon.